What's up everyone, welcome back to the second channel, and it's been a minute since I uploaded here, but I want to take a quick second and talk about iOS 12.1 on the iPhone SE. Now, luckily this phone got a lot of stuff that the update pretty much pushed, because some specific iPhones that are older did not get all the features, which kind of sucks, but I'll get into that in a second. But this update on this phone specifically came out about 359.1 megabytes, so around 360. It will pretty much differ per phone, but this is what I've seen on the iPhone SE, so if you have an iPhone SE, this is pretty much what you're going to have if you're coming from 12.0.1, so kind of keep that in mind. I didn't see how much I lost in storage because I didn't even take a screenshot of it, but I'll tell you what, on my other devices, it looks like I've pretty much, as a consensus, either kept the same amount of storage or actually lost some memory when I updated, so just expect to lose some storage if you go to update, but if you update ever again, it's probably going to go back to the same, so it's just temporary. But one cool thing that iOS 12.1 brought was actually group FaceTime. Now, I do have FaceTime disabled because random people kept FaceTiming me, but you can group FaceTime with up to 32 people, which is pretty insane. Knowing you probably don't even have 32 friends, so you're never going to utilize all of it, but it's just a nice feature to have, especially if you want to group FaceTime with some of your boys or some of your girls or whatever. You have that capability now without having to go and use a different app or something like that. Now, the reason I said earlier that some phones did not get it is because the iPhone 5S, 6, and 6 Plus did not support it, which kind of sucks. I kind of showcased how they could support it, but it's whatever at this point. I don't even care anymore. Now, another cool thing this update brought that the iPhone SE also got was 70 new emojis. So I'm not too sure which ones they are, but this phone did get 70 new ones. So that's really cool, and I'm actually really glad that happened. I mean, we already have so many emojis, and emojis are super awesome. They're just great icebreakers. If you don't want to talk to anybody, you can just send them 5 of these and just kind of get on with your life, So that's really cool. Now, there were a lot of other bug fixes in the back end, a lot of little things that changed here and there with a lot of iPhones, but the two new iPhones, the XS and XS Max, also got pretty big updates as well. So one of them is a fix to beauty gate. If you guys remember with the front camera, it was actually smoothing people's faces when they took selfies, but it actually fixed it now, so don't even worry about it. And another thing is actually with eSIM support. So now for the new iPhones that have dual SIM capabilities, you can now use your other SIM card for international use or even this use or whatever. So if you're going to a different country or if you need a work line or something, the new iPhones will be able to support dual SIM functionality, so that is super cool. Now, in terms of benchmark, on iOS 12.0.1, I had a multi-core score of 127,344, and I just reran it, and it actually went up to 151,499, so that is kind of a huge update. You're probably not going to notice it being that much smoother or anything like that, but it's kind of ease of mind knowing that the phone is just a little bit faster here and there. So that's really cool, and that's why I really like these incremental updates, because on some phones they go faster. I mean, on some of my iPhones like the 5S here, the score actually went down, but my 6S score I think went up. So it's a hit or miss, but it's really cool. So overall, this update really has my seal of approval. It brings a lot of stability fixes, but it also brings a lot of cool features with it too. So a lot of bug fixes, features, everything. I mean, this is an A+ in my book. I'd recommend you, especially if you have an iPhone SE, go upgrade, because you do get all the features like group FaceTime and all those things. So, and that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out my other channel, which is my main channel, also linked down below. I do everything you guys already know. This channel I also want you guys to subscribe to, but more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.